We're in our 50s, we're in our 60s, we're in our 70s. Whatever age we are, we just want to look our best. And sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of tweaking on our makeup. Hey you guys, today let's address some of those wise tales out there saying what mature women can and cannot do when it comes to makeup. First of all, there are no rules. If you look in the mirror and you think you look amazing, then that is what you should do. But if you're looking in the mirror and you're saying, I don't know, how can I up my game? I don't really feel as confident as I want to. I feel like maybe I've gotten stuck in a rut. If that's you, then let's just sort of talk about some of the things that we should try as older women, and that even though it's out there somewhere in the universe that we shouldn't do certain things, that maybe that's not true. Maybe they are things that we can try. And maybe there are ways we can tweak it now that we're older just to really make it perfect. And right away, let me just get it out of the way. The esthetician in me can't not say it, just like so many things the mother in me can't stop myself from saying. There's also that esthetician in me that is gonna say, start with your skincare. Doesn't matter exactly what skincare you're doing. I've changed it up so many times throughout the years. Just do something. Make sure you don't go to bed with makeup on. The one thing I will say that I have done and never stop doing is my prescription strength Retin-A. This really is proven to really show a difference in your skin texture and your skin health. I have changed brands very recently, and I do feel like it's better than the tretinoin that I used for many years. Sometimes it's just your skin gets used to the exact same thing, and it's good to mix it up, which is why mixing up your skincare can be a really good thing. Just do something. Right now, literally, I am using this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer. After I wash my face at night, I put that on. I will kind of set it in with some castor oil, but I have got a major love-hate relationship going on with castor oil. It's so sticky and gooey, and I know you can add it in with other moisturizers to make it easier to, get it into your skin, because that is a hard one to moisturize in. But as far as my face is concerned, I will dab it under my eyes. It's great for the lips. I have it with the little pump here, so really easy to just pump a little bit and then just keep your lips really moisturized. I'll do that at night. You don't want to put that on then try and put makeup on afterwards. So I love castor oil. I love it all over my skin, but it's just so sticky, and I love it, but I hate it. I do use it every single night on my belly because I am on this determination that I am going to get rid of my belly fat once and for all. And if you put a little bit in your belly button and massage it in, that really helps with your gut health. So I have been doing that every single night, and that doesn't really seem to bother me. I'll massage it into my belly too, and it really helps my skin look much better. It is good. If you don't mind using it, I really do recommend it. It's hit and miss for me. I'll go through a little phase where I'm using it all the time. It has so many healing benefits. It grows your hair, all that stuff. And if there's a night where I know the next day I'm gonna wash my hair, I might really load it on, but it gets in your hair. It's a hot mess. Anyways, enough about that. Moving on to some of the myths that are out there. So when it comes to foundation, sometimes when we're older, you really want to be careful because it gets caught in our wrinkles. And if you put it too dark or too light or too thick, a foundation can look really bad and really make us look kind of haggard. Looking younger isn't my goal. Looking a healthy, vibrant 61 is my goal. I own being 61. I love being 61. I just want to look my very best at this age. So when choosing your foundation, go somewhere and get color tested. Don't order it online. It's so hard to get your right color online. Go in somewhere. And I would say, you can go into Ulta or Sephora. There are really a lot of young girls there, and I'm not saying that they don't have a good eye if they're young. Go into a department store where you're gonna find someone more our age. We have the knowledge, we have the experience. You're going to do better with someone who really knows what they're talking about. Go to an experienced person. Ladies, we have so much to offer at this age. So let's glean from each other. Let's really reach out to women our own age because we know what we're talking about most of the time. So when it comes to foundations, I have two favorites. I talk about them all the time. Georgio Armani, the Luminous Silk. It's almost finished and I am waiting for that Sephora sale to come around so I can restock. And then this Luminous from Revlon. So very different price points and I almost think equally as good. So why would I use one expensive one over one very reasonably priced? I don't know, maybe it's all in my head, but I will use this if it's a special occasion over this one. But honestly, they both look great. Maybe I should put them both on today, one on one side, one on the other side, and let's kind of see which is better. Of course, there's always going to be a little bit of a color difference, but as far as the coverage and the finish, I mean, it looks pretty similar. I'm questioning myself right now, like, why am I waiting for the Sephora sale to get more Giorgio Armani when I can just go to the pharmacy and get this one so much cheaper? Let me think on that one. What do you guys think? Can you see a difference? Do you think it is worth the extra money for the Giorgio Armani? And the reason I think that they are both really nice for older women is it just gives us a little bit of a glow. Just helps to wake up our skin a little bit. It gives really nice coverage. So if we have age marks, everything just really gets covered nicely, but not so thickly and like we're putting paste on our face. So it looks skin-like and healthy and nice. Another thing I hear people say to me all the time is, now that I'm over 50, I'm over 55, I'm over 60, I can't wear any highlighter. That's just, no, you can't do highlighter. I don't know, I just think that is the craziest thing. It just brightens up your face. They say that it emphasizes pores and wrinkles, but you know what? If you just put a light dusting on it, it really just brightens up your face. Another OG is the Charlette Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Just another great product that you've heard so much about. If you've never tried it, just give it a try. It is just the perfect amount of brightness. I use it in Fair #1, but this is another thing. Go in and try it. Of course, you can always return it if you order online, but just go in there and play with the makeup. Playing with makeup, seeing it in real life, trying different things in the store. That's a great place to go to Sephora and just try whatever you want to try. And they're really helpful there. I don't mean to put down younger people that they're not as smart as us. They're as smart as us. We just have the experience that they don't have. It doesn't take much. Tops of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on the sides, because a lot of us as we age, we hollow out right there because anything bright is gonna pull out. So it just makes things pop a little more. I just love getting in there with my fingers. Just the warmth of my fingers really helps things to blend really easily and really well. So just a little tapping and boom. So you're not like a glitter show. You have just brightened up your face a little bit. I'll use the Hollywood Flawless Filter and I'll put on a powder highlighter because I love that. And I don't care if I'm breaking a so-called old lady makeup rule. If I want to have glitter on my face and it makes me feel pretty, I'm putting it. I even like to put a little bit on the bone right here if I'm showing my chest. I just feel that is really pretty and really feminine. Now, when putting on your blush, there are some techniques that we really need to think about as we're older. First of all, get a color that's a little brighter than you think you would normally go for. This one from Dior, it's the Rosy Glow. I just think it is a really nice blush, like you're blushing, just kind of a little pink whisper on your cheeks. It looks kind of really bright pink, but it really isn't. So find something that is going to really brighten up your face. That's kind of the theme that we're going for. bring brightness to your face. So the technique that you really want to pay attention to when you are applying your blush is to go higher than you think. Go almost right under your eye and just bring it around and up. And you don't, even though, you know, we used to like smile and get it right in there, you want to go even farther back, like start farther back. So you're starting farther back and you're starting higher and you're just going up and around. So it's somewhere out there in the universe that we shouldn't be wearing too much highlighter. They also say that we shouldn't put shimmer on our eyelids. I cannot disagree with that more. I think that if there's one thing we want to do is we want to bring attention to our eyes, a subtle shimmer, not chunky glitter, but just a beautiful sheen on your mobile eyelid is the prettiest thing. And it's probably not a bad idea to get a good quality shimmer. I love Natasha Denona. They have some really nice shimmers. This just might be a little too much for you if you don't use a lot of eye makeup. I am a makeup junkie and I can't get enough. But they definitely have the mini palettes where there's about 5 in there and you can get everything you need in one of those little minis without spending so much money. So the quickest, easiest way to do this is you just take a finger and you put it right into the eyeshadow and you just put your finger right on your lid and you just wipe it across. And if you want to stop right there with just one swipe across your eyelid, I'm telling you, I get my most compliments when I just do that. It's simple, it's easy, but I love wearing makeup, so I usually add more. But if I'm just running to the gym and I do one swipe across, I'm always getting compliments. And you can continue to keep it simple, but still add just a little bit more, and that is under the lash line right here. I take the exact same color that I put on my lid and I just bring it right under that bottom eyelash. And there's another myth that is out there that we should not put anything on our lower lashes. Everything needs to go up, and that makes sense, but adding a little shimmer under there really opens up your eye and makes it so bright and so pretty. And you can also just add a little bit right in the corner and you're done. Just a swipe across your eyelid, a little underneath, and boom, a little bit in the corner of your eye. And then lastly, I think we often make mistakes with our lips. We as women are very devoted to our particular lip color. We have a color that we wear, and that is the only color we wear. We are determined that that is the color that looks good on us and nothing else looks good. And if that really is you, then God bless, enjoy. Whatever color makes you feel amazing, wear it. But if you're kind of wondering, what is it? There's something off. Maybe it's your lipstick. Go experiment with different colors. I'm a believer in lip liners, so get a lip liner that's going to really blend with the lipstick that you get, so it's not really obvious the difference between the lip liner and the lipstick, and experiment with things that are maybe a little lighter and just maybe a little glossier. My everyday favorite are the ones from Dior. I know I always talk about the same products because they work. As much as I try so many different makeups, the ones that I go back to all the time are the ones that I want to tell you about. And the Dior Lip Glow and Lip Maximizer are just ones that I always go back to because they work and they just look really pretty when I put them on. The color I use is 001. I'm just very light and very pale, so that works for me, but they do have a lot of different colors. But don't shy away from getting out of your comfort zone. Trying colors you wouldn't necessarily try, and you might surprise yourself. So at the end of the day, ladies, there are no rules when it comes to makeup. The one rule is have fun with it. It's just makeup. It washes off. But the fresher we go, the brighter we go, the more natural we go, is probably gonna end up being the prettiest look of all. Any tips that you have that really work great for you, leave them in the comments or just say hi in the comments, but I love hearing from you guys so much. I hope you have an absolutely spectacular day. You know how much I love you, right? Bye.